Welcome to Sylynn's Rift Guide to the Galaxy. I'm Sylynn of Evictus of Rift, and today we're learning how to get those easy peasy arties. Alright, so let's start off at Kane's command in Scarwood Reach. If you don't know who Kane is, this is Kane. Fun fact about Kane, Kane loves fists. You might have even read his book, Dr. Kane's One Fist, Two Fist, Red Fist, Blue Fist. Fun little things I've heard Kane say. Kane said he likes fists here, he likes fists there. He loves them anywhere. He likes fisting in a house. He likes fisting with a mouse. He likes fisting in a box. He loves fisting with a fox. Okay, from Kane's command, we're going to head south down the Spice Road. Go right past the Defiant Town until you hit Tank Doc's Fight Master. He's an ogre-looking man that runs an underground fight club. And the first rule of Creepy Ogre Man's Fight Club is, you do not talk about Creepy Ogre Man's Fight Club. Tank Docs will give you a repeatable quest that can be completed 3 times a day, every day. Every quest will spawn 1 fighter. Each fighter drops 1 artifact. This quest is not done often, so you can always sell your doubles for a pretty penny on the AH. Doing this daily a few times in a row will unlock an achievement and grant you a title of Pit Fighter, which happens to be my favorite title and my most used title.
Can anyone guess how many ears Spock has? Answer: 3. A left ear, a right ear, and a final frontier.
Alrighty, now south of the Chancel of Labors is Crucia's Temple, which is a sunken temple in a frozen lake. When you open up the map, it is quite literally the only lake in Iron Pine Peak. If you can't find it, make sure to hold Alt and click F4. Then rage around for an hour or so before you realize you need to go back to school and take some geography. All around this lake are artifacts. Most of the time, I get 4 to 5 artifacts if I am not on during peak hours. It is always best to farm anything, not during peak hours. Use that time for more important things like gearing up with your guildies. Just work your way around the edge of the lake in a circle, and look for anything shiny. Make sure to check all the cracks and crevices where the ice has fractured. Most people miss these, and they're harder to find. After you made your way around the whole outside, circle the 3 sunken buildings in the middle of the lake. You usually can pick up 1 or 2 extra right there.
What does the Force have in common with duct tape? There's a light side, there's a dark side, and they both hold the universe together. This customer walks in a computer store. He says, "I'm looking for a mystery adventure game with lots of graphics, you know, something really challenging." "Well," replies the clerk, "have you tried Windows 98? A nerd was walking on campus one day when his friend, another nerd, rode up on an incredible shiny new bicycle. The first nerd was stunned and asked, "Where'd you get such a nice, beautiful bike?" The second nerd replied, "Well, yesterday I was walking home, minding my own business, when a beautiful woman rode up to me on this bike. She threw the bike on the ground and took off all of her clothes and said, 'Take what you want.'" The second nerd nodded and said, "Good choice, the clothes probably wouldn't have fit." Ugly transition! Alrighty, some of my favorite artifact hunting spots are right next to artifact cairns, usually on a mountaintop. Now, I don't know why, but people seem to rarely pick these up. So every time I go to one, I usually get one or two, as you'll see here. This one happens to be the artifact heron in between Gloamwood and Silverwood. Last one. Some people say the glass is half full, and others, the glass is half empty. Nerds say, you just made way too much glass. It's time for a shout out to Permadrunk! He's awesome because he's from Australia, and lots of awesome things come from Australia, like kangaroos and beer! That also means he has an accent, which is also awesome. In fact, if you don't have an accent, then you. Perma is also cool because he doesn't ninja loot anything unless it makes his character look cool, which is better than Noth, because at least he knows he's ninja looting. Most of all, Permadrunk is awesome because he has lots of cool friends and is one of the leaders of Dawn, which in turn makes Dawn cool, because having Permadrunk in your guild gives the raid buff of +5 to being awesome like Permadrunk. Okay, on this one just go to the Silverwood puzzle and just go to the top of the tower, circle around on every layer until you get to the final end, and you usually can pick up 1 to 2 artifacts up here. Today I think I got 1. After you're done with that, go ahead and get back down and circle the walls of the fortress, and you usually can pick up another 1 and 2 right there. A special thanks goes out to all my guildies, to Permadrunk, and to all the boys at Dawn. My name is Sylynn of Invictus of Rift, and you've been watching Sylynn's Rift Guide to the Galaxy.